to my channel. My name is Emily Jean if you guys are new here. Today's Makeup Monday, where I usually post some sort of makeup related video. They're always something different and I am always needing makeup video ideas. It seems like it would be an endless category, but honestly it's so difficult to come up with inspiring new ideas that I think you guys will want to see and that I want to film. So please leave comments down below. The more specific you are with your recommendations, the better for me. So please let me know what you guys want to see specifically within the Makeup Monday videos. Today we are going old school because I honestly just was really in the mood to have some fun, do a full glam look, and just get really into the zone with my makeup. So today's video will be a voiceover. Usually when I do like tutorial based videos, I like to do voiceovers because it's easier for me to explain and the visuals, and I'm able to really get into my zone since I don't have to record the sound while I'm actually doing my makeup. So obviously you guys saw the thumbnail. I'm doing this gorgeous bright pop of yellow on the inner corner. I did this look for the Justin Bieber concert a few months ago. I'll pop some videos on the screen of that look. Obviously I'm not going to do it exactly like that because I don't remember really what I did, but with the concept of that bright yellow on the inner corner is what we're going to do today. So we will see how it turns out. Normally I film these intros with the makeup already done, but obviously this is the starting point. No makeup on. I actually this has just been my skin all day long, so I need to do a little bit of skincare first before I even jump into my makeup. That's what today's video is. I hope you guys are excited, and if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Before getting into the makeup, I just wanted to tone my skin since I had a full day already. Here we are starting with a primer. This is such a secret product. The Nivea Post Shave Balm for Men is such a great hydrating, gripping primer to start off your makeup with. I started with that, and then I went in with my e.l.f. Putty Poreless primer just to fill in those pores and just smooth out my skin overall. I love doing a good double prime, and you will definitely catch me cracking up throughout this makeup tutorial because I was watching such a funny podcast, Zane and Heath Unfiltered. Next, to prep the lips, I'm taking my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme, applying that to the lips to plump them and prep them for our lipstick later on. Going right into foundation, this is the L'Oreal Infallibile foundation. This is one of the best full coverage, full glam foundations at the drugstore. I haven't used it in a long time, but I specifically tried to choose some of my lower priced items for this video just so you guys can get a mix of products. I love this foundation. Obviously I'm using quite a dark shade just to match the tan on the rest of my body, and once we apply concealer you will see all the colors really mesh together. I sped through most of the blending as it definitely takes a lot of time, so be patient with your makeup and keep blending. Now moving on to concealer, I had to use my Born This Way Too Faced concealer. It's just been my go-to lately. It still gives me the coverage like Shape Tape, but I feel like it's a little bit creamier, a little bit more hydrating on my skin. So I use that in a little bit of a lighter shade to brighten the under eye, on the T-zone, Cupid's bow chin, on the eyelid, since we are doing kind of a special eye look today. Now we are going into setting that concealer down. I'm using my Mercier translucent powders, one in the shade Honey and the original. I actually decided to mix them this day. I've never really done that before, but it honestly worked really well. Of course, I tapped out my creases quickly with my sponge and then directly set under my eyes with the sponge and the powder. It is my absolute favorite way to set the face. Then going straight into bronzer, I'm using an old bronzer. I love this one by Kylie when I really want a pretty intense bronzer in shaping to the cheek. So I am really going in on the cheekbones, into the hairline, on the temples, and up onto the forehead, a little bit down the sides of my nose and on the tip, a little bit under the lip for a little definition, and of course the jawline. This part makes such a big difference, enhancing your jawline. Now moving on to blush. This blush palette, ever since I bought it for my makeup kit, I've been obsessed with it. These two shades go so well together. I love how the deep rust gives me that really nice punch, blends into the bronzer really well, and then that brighter baby pink really adds a nice brightness and pop of color to the apple of the cheek. I love mixing those together. Then I'm topping off with this random Patrick Ta blush just for a little bit of shimmer, as the Juvias Place one is more matte. Okay, we're going on to baking the face, or I like to say sculpting because it's really all I use it for. I make a harsh line below the contour line with the powder, and recently I've been doing it on my nose as well. A little sip of my margarita. We are moving on to eyes. I'm grabbing my favorite palette from Juvias Place that has a bunch of really nice matte shades, starting with the lightest white color to really highlight the inner corner. It's going to create a nice base for when we pop the yellow on top. And I highlighted the brow bone a little bit. I haven't done that in so long, and I really think it shows through in this video how much that actually can add to a look. Then I went in with the mid-tone brown and started adding that into my crease with a nice fluffy brush. I tried to wing it out and kind of create that effect on the outer corner without actually doing a winged liner for this look. So kind of just slowly dragging some of that shadow outward and upward, laughing again at my podcast. And here I am wiping all of the bake away. It just creates such a cleaner look, especially when I go a little crazy on my cheek products, blending down the neck, and I think this step really makes everything look very seamless. All of that powder on our face, I want to hydrate the skin and lock it all in, so I'm using the Milk Makeup HydroGrip setting spray. It is such a great one and definitely worth purchasing. Okay, we're going in with the deeper brown from that same eyeshadow palette on a smaller, precise, fluffy brush, focusing this on the outer corner again, creating that cat eye effect without actually making any harsh cat eye lines. I then went into those two warm colors in the palette to kind of blend everything together, soften it up a little bit, and just bring a little bit of warmth. And I also popped that white shade right on the lid to brighten up that kind of blank space there as well. So this is just kind of the basic base to able to pop that yellow color on the inner corner next. So really you can do this look on any day. Now I'm going in with this Morphe palette that has a lot of fun colors in it and taking this bright neon yellow on a pencil brush and really packing this on the inner corner on top of where we applied that white shade, focusing it a little bit more and really just packing on the color over and over again. I even pack it on later on throughout the whole tutorial. If I was actually wearing this out, I would probably like pack it on right before I walked out the door as well, just to make sure you're really getting the highest punch of color in that area. Here I am literally cracking up at the podcast, like laughing so hard all by myself. I decided to tie my hair up, another little sip, and we are going into brows. I'm using my favorite RMS Beauty Brow Powder in the darkest shade, and it's just like magic. Brows are done. I'm gonna lock them in with my Artistry Clear Brow Gel, the only clear brow gel that I will use and that I love. Locking them down, putting them in place. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes, pretty self-explanatory, and do my mascara. I've been using the Milk Makeup Kush mascara lately for pretty voluminous lashes. MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash on the lower lash line is an absolute must for me. So I really take the time on my mascara. I flip the wand back and forth to be able to get on the very outer corner and the very inner corner of my lashes. Before I did my lower lash line mascara, I wanted to add a little bit more definition, so I took that mid-tone brown and applied just a tiny bit on a detail brush to the lower lash line to add some definition. Then applying my mascara. I love a lower lash line mascara. I think it makes a world of a difference. Going back in with our star of the show, packing on once again like I already mentioned to you guys. Now I'm taking one of my favorite newer products I've had this year. This is a little concealer pencil from Anastasia. I applied it on my waterline. I wish I had something more white to do this part to really open up the eyes. And then I also used it to carve out my brows, which is usually its intended purpose. And it's such a great little mistake, easy product to use to really clean up around the face. I added a little bit more of that Patrick Ta blush because a girl can never get enough blush. And now we're moving on to lips. I'm using one of my favorite Laura Mercier lip liners. I feel like I don't talk about this one that much because it's almost identical to my Milani 09 Spice lip liner, which you guys know I rave about, and it's literally just a few dollars. So when comparing the two, it's kind of like, why would you buy the super expensive one? But at the end of the day, It's such a good lip liner too if you guys want to spend the money on it. Blended that out really nicely, and I'm topping it off with Charlotte Tilbury's Nude Kate lipstick. I love this shade. It's such a bright nudie shade, and I'm applying that mostly to the middle of the lip, but kind of applying it everywhere. Blending the lip liner and lipstick together creates such a smooth lip combo, and you can tell I definitely overlined my lips on the bottom and right on the top a little bit. Then to add some gloss and shininess to the lips, I'm taking this Makeup by Mario lip gloss. It's such a pretty kind of beigey shade, and I thought it went really well with the lip liner lipstick combo, and that completes this makeup look. This is the completed look. I think it turned out so good, so cute. I've already worn this makeup out, obviously, like I said, to the Justin Bieber concert. I don't know what it is with that like bright neon yellow. Really complements all those rosy tones that we naturally, I feel like, have in our makeup. It's just so pretty, and I feel like it looks like you tried really, really hard on your makeup when really it's kind of a pretty natural glam makeup look with a pop of yellow on the inner corner. It's probably the easiest, like, most mistake-free kind of fun makeup look you can do easily, and obviously you can change the pop in the inner corner to literally whatever color you want. I think something brighter and more neon looks best because you always want this area to be bright, but truly you can do it with any color that you guys want to do. I think it's really fun to kind of match the inner corner with whatever outfit you're wearing or something like that. That wraps up today's makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Makeup Monday. The sun is like all gone by now. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I apologize. The lighting has completely changed when I'm filming this outro, but I think you guys got a really good close-up look of what this makeup looks like. I also tied my hair back. It's not like done right now, but I feel like any look where you're doing something to focus on the inner corner, I think your hair pulled back really complements those types of looks. It's such a snatched kind of cat eye effect. You could totally do a winged liner with this look. I didn't today. I kind of just created that smokiness, warm tones, orange tones on the eyelid, and then really popped that yellow right on the inner corner, and I feel like the hair pulled back, if mine was fully done, really goes along with this look, so I wanted to kind of showcase it that way, and just because if it's down, I'm going to be playing with it and touching it. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys learned something new. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate every single one of you, whether this is the first video you clicked on or you've been watching me forever. It really does mean the most, and your support keeps me going. So thank you so much for being here. All the products that I showed in this video, of course, will be listed down below with the direct links, so it's easy to shop for you guys. I tried to mix in quite a few drugstore options, and if you guys are ever like wanting to use a product that I'm using but you don't want to spend the money on it, you can DM me or leave a comment. I always have dupes in my mind to kind of be comparable for a lower price point. I might not show them, so please always ask questions, always leave comments. I try my best to get back to people specifically who are asking questions, are asking something specific. It's a lot easier for me to respond to you. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're not subscribed to this channel, click that subscribe button so you guys are staying in tune of when I'm posting. You can also follow me on other social channels at Emily Jean Beauty, Instagram, TikTok, things like that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Thank you.